Hey kids, have you heard about this cool new thing called religion and responsibility? You see, everyone's gonna realize, wait a second, I'm alive, and this is very difficult. So what can you do? Well, have you tried drugs? Did that work? Maybe try something else. How about this cool new thing called religion? Yay! And we're going to start off with the fun stuff because I'm insane. We're going to start off with Gnosticism. Gnosticism is great. Shoot, I forgot to bring my Gnostic textbook. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Gnosticism. The great secret. The secret gnosis. Your mama is gay. Okay, what was I saying again? To understand Gnosticism, you first need to understand ancient Greek philosophy, Judaism, and Christianity.
Don't fuck with me! I'm not in there, my son! Wait,
I completely forgot where this was going. So what does Greek philosophy even have to do with Gnosticism? So what you need to understand is at this time, many of the Jews were Hellenized, meaning they spoke Greek, their Torah was in Greek, it was translated into Greek. Many of them at this time were not actually speaking Hebrew. The Torah was in Greek. And many of the terminologies they were using to describe God were in Greek. And there was also a lot of exposure and interacting with the Greek culture. And they adopted a lot of their belief systems and a lot of their theories. One of the theories that I think is important is Plato. I was reading through a lot of the Gnostic Gospels, and you do see classical Platonic, meaning ideas from Plato. You see Aristotle as well, you see other philosophies in there. But these are philosophies that are not indigenous to the Hebrew culture. So that's one of the things you need to understand. And there is a philosophy system found in the Hebrew Bible. But what I think is very interesting, and this is something that I'm planning to make videos on and planning to research much more, is that you see sort of the slow adoption of a lot of these philosophy systems that were not indigenous to the Tanakh or the Old Testament. So you have the introduction of a lot of Greek thought into the religious culture and customs at the time. And then what you have happen is the increasing of orthodoxy. So Gnosticism is a bit of a... Really, Gnosticism is sort of defined by orthodoxy as all the belief systems we don't really like. It's almost used as a synonym for heresy. So, with the rising of orthodoxy, what starts happening is orthodoxy starts developing its own philosophy, its own way of doing things, and anything they don't like, they start calling heretical. I mean, this is cool and all, but it's not like the New Testament mentions Jesus Christ having some secret hidden teaching, right? When he was alone with the 12, those who were around him asked him about the parables. He answered them, "The secrets of the kingdom of God had been given to you, but to those outside, everything comes in parables, so that they may look and look, yet not perceive. They may listen and listen, yet not understand. Otherwise, they may turn back and be forgiven." What does that mean? Now we're coming to the Christian part of the section. Well, this is kind of the Christian and Jewish part put together. So, it wasn't uncommon for a rabbi to have public teaching and private teaching. When he was alone with the 12, those who were around him, I'm assuming the 12, asked him about the parables. So the 12 disciples asked him, "Why do you speak in parables?" He answered them, "The secrets of the kingdom of God has been given to you." So the secrets, again, we're talking about Gnosticism, so the secret knowledge, the secret gnosis, has been given to the 12 disciples. But to those outside, so again, we come to this idea that those outside of the 12, everybody else, everything comes in parables, so that they may look and look, yet not perceive. They may listen and listen, yet not understand. Otherwise, they might turn back and be forgiven. So what Jesus Christ is saying is that I speak in parables so that other people who are not receiving the secret inside knowledge, because the theory, this is a theory, I'm still looking to see how much validity it has, but there's a theory that states that Jesus Christ was teaching secret knowledge to the 12 disciples that he was keeping hidden from the rest of his followers. The theory is that if Jesus Christ was acting as a rabbi would have in the first century, is that rabbis would often teach to the public certain knowledge, but teach to their close disciples something private. And this seems to be one of the theories as to the origin of Kabbalah. Kabbalah is a form of Jewish mysticism that teaches more of a pantheistic worldview. There's monotheism, polytheism, panentheism, henotheism. There's a lot of different theories as to what God is. Pantheism is the belief that God is the universe. So this is a form of mysticism. And the theory is basically that Jesus Christ was teaching secret knowledge to his 12 disciples that was different than the knowledge he was teaching other people. And the claim made by some of the Gnostic Gospels is that these writings are the secret teachings of Jesus Christ that have not become publicly available to those who are outside of the 12 disciples. This is the secret teaching of Jesus Christ. If Jesus Christ is acting as a rabbi, might have acted in the first century, he would have had a secret teaching reserved only for the 12 disciples. Gnosticism, many of the Gnostic Gospels, are making the claim that we have the secret teaching of Jesus Christ.